Let's jump into politics again, can't we? But this time we're not going to talk about state stuff like the governor's race and all that. We're going to get down to the most important kind of politics and service. We're going to talk about the Ouachita County Commissioner's race. District 1 up for grabs. We have the incumbent, District 1 Commissioner from Ouachita County, Bart Gosen, in studio. Good morning, Bart.
Good morning.
Appreciate you coming in again today. I ran into you, last week down in Cordell. I was over at my dad's house. You were out knocking doors, and you're like, well, that's Todd. What are you doing here?
Yeah. The neighbor actually said, Todd's right over there across the street. I said, that's his boy. That's Logsdon right there. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I guarantee it's been hot going door to door, hasn't it?
Yes. Been very warm. Lots of people have been real nice, offered me water, drink, whatever. But yeah, been real good.
Well, let's talk about the race. It's all coming up on Tuesday. We had a 3-person race in the primary, and now we're down to you and your opponent coming up on Tuesday. As you've been, knocking doors, talking to folks out there, what are the biggest concerns in the county right now besides lack of rain?
Yeah, lack of rain, that's a big one. Just they want to know where money's going, and actually what I do. When you get into Cordell or even into Corn, they don't know what the commissioner actually does, because I'm taking care of the roads in the county, not very little in town.
Yeah.
Just curious where their money's going to.
And it makes sense, because sometimes if you live in town, you're kind of immune to what's happening on the farm roads, or don't understand what oil-filled traffic does to the road. They may not even understand the mowing, at the sides of the roads. Of course, also big part of being a county commissioner is overseeing the budget, the courthouse, and all the county offices. And like so many counties, money is always an issue, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We've basically got our budget pretty well hammered out right now. Our clerk there at the courthouse, she's done very well, very good. Our jail, Kevin, he's done real good on his end of it. He's bringing in a lot of extra inmates from other counties, which has basically got our jail pretty well funded on its own. It's holding its own right now. And if it wasn't for that, we would be fighting for money.
Oh,
But he's doing good.
Well, that's good news, because, the jail, it seems like it's brand new, but, it's coming up on 20 years, isn't it?
Very close.
Yeah. And what always happens is you have all these maintenance issues come up, because technology has kind of changed the way they all operate, right? It used to be a key and a lock. Now it's all computerized, right?
It's all electronic locks. There's a lot of them. The system that controls the locks is where we're having trouble. It's got to be replaced.
That's only probably a couple of dollars, isn't it?
Yeah, just a few dollars, yeah. But Kevin's done good. He's got lots of grants, different things he's looked into, and got money coming in. But yeah.
What about the courthouse itself? You guys have had to kind of ramp up security because a couple of instances out there, right? But that costs money to do that too, right?
Have to hire an extra deputy or to sit in the courthouse all day long and watch. We don't have it set up. We've got the equipment. We've got the scanner set up there, or it's there. Just not everything 100% set up. We'll have to lock all the doors except for the north door, which is pretty sketchy myself. But you can go out all the other doors. You only come in the north door is what it will be. Well, it's not set up yet, but we're getting close.
It's kind of a bummer, but that's just the world that we live in. I know my son and I were down last week, and we were driving around the square. He's like, "Now, Dad, can you still go in the courthouse?" I said, "Well, let me tell you, son. I said, I can remember the days of riding my bike uptown, and actually on the weekends, riding my bike through the bottom floor of the courthouse from door to door. It was that open. You could do that. It's just a different world now, and you've got to have security to protect all the folks that work there.
Yes, you do. Like you said, we had an issue here. Several days. We had several different ones come in the courthouse and go all the way to a judge's office and threaten them.
Scary stuff.
Yep.
And then the other thing going on with the county. We did have at one point a lawsuit from the auditor's office. That has been
Assessor's office.
I'm sorry, assessor's office. That has been dismissed
Yes,
now, right?
correct. Judge decided on her own, says we're already in the next year and been dismissed. Cost us $50,000 on our end, which would have been nice to spend somewhere else.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And that's the unfortunate thing when you have offices suing other offices or the county. Both sides have to lawyer up, and at the end of the day, it all comes out of the same pot, right?
Yep, it does.
But as far as the budget for next year, is it pretty much flat? Did everybody get what they wanted, or?
Yeah, it's pretty well just flat. Just stay with what you had. A few offices, bumps up and down. It goes a little bit. But other than that, yeah, we're doing fairly well.
Of course, we're all wondering if it's ever going to rain again, and we're jealous looking over it like Hinton and Geary, where they're getting some today. But we're excited for anybody to get moisture. This week, Custer County just declared a burn ban. I think some of the other counties. You guys started your burn ban last week, right?
Yes. We have 11 departments in the county. 9 of the 11 elected to or wanted to and put on a burn ban, so we did. County's big county. If it rains on the west side, you still can't burn your trash because we're in a burn ban, but we're okay. It's what we got.
Well, and you have to be careful this time of year. Now, do as many people do, burning of trash and limbs and stuff this time of year when it's so hot, or is it not as much as other times?
It still happens. I just hope they watch it, not do it in the middle of the afternoon. If it does get out of control, that the fire departments would have to go out.
Yeah.
Sunday night there was some big fires towards Burns Flatway. There was like 3 different ones over there in the middle of the night. I mean, which is a mess because you can't see where you're going, but they got it taken care of.
Well, that's good. And what about overall emergency response? I know there's been some changes over in Burns Flat and things like that. How involved is the county with like ambulance service? Do they get a portion of the sales tax, or?
Well, we're looking either at a 522 or a sales tax. There is an allowance for like a 1% sales tax to go on. We're looking to go that way versus doing an ad valorem on the people. That way, if anybody else comes in, they get to support the ambulance service. According to last year's numbers, the 1% will generate approximately $700,000 to be used for ambulance service.
Okay.
We're looking for an election somewheres, or a vote on it somewheres in the February area is what we're looking for. We'd have liked to got it thrown on with the November election, but we're not prepared on our end of it to get the word out of what's going on. So it'll be a special election, which that will cost about another $11,000, $12,000 just for that.
Yeah.
But Burns Flat right now, Signer has come in, running their system, or running over there, doing very good. Cordell's still running on their own, but it's, it all takes money.
I was going to say, didn't Cordell recently kind of combine the fire department and the ambulance service to kind of cut costs?
They restructured their deal. That's more of a city deal. That one's not. There is a county sales tax to fund emergency services, but and they get part of that as well. But the city runs their own. Seth is doing great. Mike Morrell doing great. I think Mike does the ambulance service. Seth does fire.
Okay.
Good guys. They've got good setup.
So if you do this new sales tax, it would be in addition to what they already get, right, with county funds for emergency medical?
Yes.
Okay. And everybody in the county would get a share?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Down south, Carnegie, Mountain View, they already have a 522 for them down that way. Goes to,
explain what a 522 just for people that
ad valorem. It goes. I believe it's either 2% or 3% per 100,000. Say if you have a $100,000 house, you're going to pay an extra $3 per whatever, or say your farm, whatever it is, that way you pay extra just to fund an ambulance service.
Wow.
But there is the option for the sales tax, and we're looking more that way.
Okay. So no final decision, but
Not
you're
yet.
leaning that way.
Leaning that way. We're trying to set up a board to get a board to even to get the word out of what's going on, what there is.
Well, people need health care. They need access to it, ambulance. I mean, nobody likes to pay more in taxes, but unfortunately, with the revenue situation in the county, you don't have any extra for it, right?
We've got, like I said, there's been five or six, like the Dollar Generals and the Family Dollars. We got a lot of those around, which are great, but we don't have the big Walmart that don't have it in the county. We have one grocery store in the county. Just hard to make it go.
That's right. So even the new sales tax, I mean, only generating estimated $700,000. And at the end of the day, that's not a whole lot.
Not a lot, but I mean, it'll be a great boost. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We're talking with Ouachita County Commissioner Bart Gosen. He is running for re-election. That date is coming up on Tuesday. Quick break. More about the campaign coming up.
Hi, I'm Jessica Weingart. This campaign has taken me to thousands of doors across District 26. I've heard the same thing over and over. People want common sense, honesty, and someone who will actually listen. I promise I'll work hard, tell you the truth, and never forget who sent me to Oklahoma City. I'd be honored to earn your vote for State Senate on August 25th. Paid for by Jessica Weingart for State Senate 2026.
Listen to farmers and ranchers talk about Gentner Drummond.
This is Megan Langley, poultry farmer and owner of Egg Drop Farm, with a warning about Gentner Drummond. Gentner Drummond tried to put my poultry farm out of business when he sued farmers and ranchers. Then he cut a bogus settlement to enrich his trial lawyer buddies. You just can't trust him.
This is Kenzie Pepper, a proud Oklahoma rancher. The Cattlemen's Association understood that Gentner Drummond is a liar. He sues farmers and ranchers. That's why the Cattlemen's Association pulled their endorsement of him. If Gentner Drummond sues farmers and ranchers, your farm, your ranch, and your livelihood could be next.
The clear choice, Republican Mike Mazie, endorsed by President Trump, a strong supporter of Oklahoma farmers and ranchers. Mike Mazie for governor. Authorized and paid for by Mazie for Governor 2026.
At Helios Injection Systems, we put in the work so you don't have to. Specializing in solar and AC injection pumps, manifolding, and chemical tanks, our team of seasoned oil and gas veterans is here to make your job easier. With cutting-edge technology and unmatched reliability, Helios pumps are designed to simplify your operations. Ready to maximize the efficiency of your chemical or methanol programs? Call or visit us at HeliosPumps.com to learn how Helios Injection Systems can help you work smarter.
Briley Baca is an investment advisor representative of and advisory services offered through Royal Fund Management, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
One of my earliest memories was waking up to a box of donuts on the kitchen table. By the time I woke up, Dad had already been at work for hours. He'd come home just long enough to leave breakfast for me, take me to school, and then head right back to the office. Back then, I thought it was all about the donuts. Looking back, I realized it never really was. Dad wasn't just building a business, he was building a reputation. One handshake, one family, one relationship at a time. If you're looking for experienced retirement guidance from a family that spent more than 3 decades earning the trust of people we serve, we'd love the opportunity to earn yours. I'm Briley Baca with Advanced Financial Strategies. Now the donuts are long gone, but the work ethic that put them on the table is still the foundation of everything that we do. Call us today, 323-6800. Or visit our website, retirewithbaca.com.
It's 2 a.m. and your house feels like July broke in, kicked off its boots, and decided to stay a while. You're lying there listening to your AC, trying to decide if it's actually running or just making noise out of guilt. You tell yourself it'll probably make it till morning. By sunrise, it's not a question anymore. It's a full-blown resignation letter from your AC. That's when you call Heinz Refrigeration. Repairs, service, and installs to get your home back to cold where it belongs. Heinz Refrigeration, keeping you cool and comfortable all summer long. Visit HeinzRefrigerationLLC.com. It's hard to stop a train.
Cool. 7:23. It is the Western Oklahoma Wake Up Show. Bart Gosen, Ouachita County Commissioner, is our guest. So, running for re-election. Okay, tell us kind of the issues that are most important. Why you're running again? Still have work to do?
Still have work to do. I've got actually 3 bridges coming up. It'll be several years out before they all get built. One is the PACT fund. Be building south of Colony, about 2.5 miles, 3 miles roughly. There is a Pac Fund bridge that they're going to pay for. Be a 50-foot bridge. I've got a bridge west of Corn that's on the STP program that was built in probably early or middle 70s. That it's just when you drive across it, it flexes down. The beams weren't built heavy enough.
Yikes.
Got that coming on the STP program. And then I've got one of the old crosstown beam bridges out in the country that's supposed to be built. Getting that one finally done. That was supposed to have been done 14 years ago, or when I came here, actually 12 years ago when I came in. And state took away all the money when the state had a hard time. So I've got that one coming in too. Built several bridges across the county, all across the county, different places. The old WPA bridges, if we could take them out, they do the H&H study that tells the flow of water coming through. If we can throw a pipe in there, we're throwing pipes in just to get rid of a bridge.
Wow.
It's been good.
Well, I know before you came in today, you did want to address, because, anytime there's a campaign, obviously people that are running against you have issues or they make comments. And one of the comments may be certain people in the county feel like they're getting ignored. What are you hearing, and how do you respond to that?
I've talked to a lot of people down, mostly I hear it from south of 152, Mountain View area. I've talked to the farmers that way. Mostly it's blading roads, mowing ditches. We started there this year. We went from the county shop. We went south first and then west over towards the Cowden Cloud Chief area and then back up to Corn and Colony. Making a second round with the mowers ready again. They're at the Mountain View area again already now, which being dry, it mows a little quicker. Blading roads, it's just what we do. We've replaced several bridges down that way too.
And there's, over 400 miles you're in charge of, or how many?
My district is 570 miles.
Wow.
And then I have 128 bridges in the county on my district.
And it mainly comes down to money.
Yes.
and employees, right?
Yes. Yep. I've got, I think we're at 11 employees right now. Just hired a new guy the other day. Doing very good. Still going hand patching. Get 5 tons of asphalt. Try to do it early of a morning, and hopefully it's done by noon.
Yeah.
It's 200 degrees on the asphalt when you're out, and it seems about the same when you're outside the truck when you're shoveling it too. Just takes a lot of time.
I was going to say, and with the dry conditions, what does that do to the roads out there? I mean,
just your dirt roads. You can't touch a dirt road with a grader because it just turns to powder. Your washboards come back up. You can blade a road and make it pretty and smooth. They're nice, but as soon as you blade it, drive a day on it, the washboards are all right back again. Just what it is.
Yeah. Well, it's tough out there, but we appreciate the work that you're doing. So kind of bottom line it for the voters of Ouachita County, why you should be reelected.
I just experience. I've been there, come up December will be 12 years. I'm on the SIF-SIG board out of Oklahoma City for our insurance fund for our district. Sit on that board. Been on the CED board over at Clinton. Was chairman of the commissioners last year, and I told the guys, I said, I don't want to just be the only one. I said, everybody needs experience. Everybody needs to know what's going on. Guys are working real good. They're great guys. My secretary, she keeps me in line all the time. Doing good.
Right. And overall,
just a love for the county.
Yeah.
Ouachita County's home. I was born in Cordell. Right there's home. Old Doc Livingston used to be there on the south side of the square over there. He was my doctor way back, when I was a little kid.
He was my neighbor
Yeah.
growing up. Newest sons, Harold and Greg.
That I wouldn't know, but yeah, old Doc Livingston. Yeah, I'm just born in Cordell, so it's home. Ouachita County's home. Been in Corn all my life, growing up there.
And you still farm?
Still
right?
farm.
Yeah.
Yep. Enjoying the drought.
I was going to say, what is it like?
Yeah.
Are you thinking things are going to improve between now and sowing wheat season, or what do you think?
They say it's going to. They say we're in the El Nino, whatever, is supposed to get some rain, but it sure don't look like it. There's nothing on the. You listen to the weather; it's 100 degrees for 9 days out.
I know.
So
It's depressing. We'll see what happens. Do you mess with cattle at all? Or
Yeah, I got some cows.
Yeah.
I planted a bunch of hay grazer for them, and I'm afraid to turn them. I haven't turned them on it because it
Yeah.
scares me for the nitrates in it. So,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's getting away from the county side, but we're
No,
okay.
but no, I'm just
But-
curious about
But yeah,
that.
no. They all come in the yard the other day, and I had some bales, opened up the gate on some bales, and they cleaned them out real quick.
Wow.
So, I have to start feeding. A lot of guys are, too.
I'm going to
It's
tell
either
you.
feed or sell.
Yeah, yeah. And prices are good when you sell, but
Yes.
if you want to replace them,
Yep.
you're fighting that too, right?
Yep. And there's a lot of guys that way, too.
And before I let you go, county fair?
Yes, next week.
All right.
26th, 7th, whatever it is, next Thursday, Friday. It's just after the election. We got county fair coming up.
All right.
We got Miss Washita County pageants in there on Saturday. They got bingo every night.
Nice.
There is a carnival coming again.
Oh, cool.
So they say. It's supposed to be there.
All right.
They're doing the showing of the animals. They're going to do it. We've got an arena outside. Going to do all that outside, just out of the trailers. Just unload out of the trailer, go in arena, and show your animals. The chickens and the rabbits will still be inside. I'm going to set that up, and then they've got all the horticulture, all the crafts will be up in the front of the building. So you can still get an air conditioner that way.
It'll be interesting to see all of the vegetables grown in people's gardens, what the sizes and the yield is this year, because it's been challenging. I can imagine if it's anything like my garden.
Yes, I walk in all the houses, in Cordell and Corn and everywhere. There's only been about, I think, maybe 10 yards that are actually green that I've seen, and they're you got to pay for water.
Yeah,
and it's crunching, and you notice it right away when you step onto the one.
Oh, I know. If you don't have a built-in sprinkler system, go into a well or something like that, you're either going to have a ridiculous high water bill and have to move that sprinkler hand in hand all the time. I know my dad gave up. He just said, you know what? It is what it is.
Yep.
Let's try again next year.
The rural water is having a tough time out there keeping water up for everybody on the system that way, too. They've been chasing leaks and fixing anything they can to try to catch enough water. So, yeah.
It's tough all over.
It is. It is.
Well, we pray for rain soon. Well, once again, Bart, thanks for coming in, keeping us updated on everything in the county, and good luck. Just a few more days. And
just a few days, yep.
And once again, folks can early vote today and tomorrow, right?
Thursday, Friday from 8 till 6, and Saturday from 8 till 2.
You can go to the courthouse 8 to 2 on Saturday?
I guess it is today, and my days are off. Yeah, today is Thursday.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Election coming up on Tuesday. Bart Ghost, our guest this morning. News coming up next.
News from the Radio Oklahoma News Network. I'm Ann Roberts. The Oklahoma County Sheriff's Office will not have deputies trained to work with ICE agents after county commissioners declined to take up Sheriff Tommy Johnson's proposal. Radio Oklahoma's Ken Johnson has the story.
Under Sheriff Jim Anderson telling commissioners the agreement would only have deputies getting the training they need to improve communication with ICE.
We execute the MOU, we send people to training. We have access to those things in real time, so we're looking to increase efficiency.
The agenda item died for a lack of emotion.
Today marks 40 years since the Edmond Post Office massacre killed 14 and injured 6 others. To commemorate, yellow ribbons are appearing across Edmond once again. When the mass shooting happened in 1986, to support the victims and their families, Edmond residents displayed yellow ribbons on homes and businesses. A public memorial ceremony will be held this morning at 10 a.m. at the Edmond History Museum. From the Radio Oklahoma News Network, I'm Ann Roberts.
I was live streaming makeup tips when my internet went down. My followers were furious. Like, both of them.
Someone damaged the gas line and our service was turned off for safety. Now my chili is ruined and I'm simmering.
As my daughter was digging into my chocolate delight, someone dug through a water main. No water,
No bath.
no delight.
All because my neighbor didn't contact 811.
Okie 811 reminds you to contact 811 before digging.
Full count, bases loaded, and the pitch.
Your kid hit that last home run?
Sure did.
A real powerhouse, huh?
Just like my John Deere 6 Series tractor.
Your what?
Handles whatever I need. Feeding, planting, heavy lifting.
We still talking baseball?
Sorry, I get carried away.
John Deere 6 Series tractors. A team player built to handle whatever your operation needs. See your local John Deere dealer. Senate District 26 needs a leader who understands our local economy, not someone learning on the job.
Western Oklahoma needs a leader who has a proven record of listening and accomplishing. For over 40 years, I've run successful businesses thanks to the great people here in District 26. Together, we can continue to do great things. Now I'm ready to serve as your next state senator.
For steady leadership and proven results, vote Rick Cook for state senate.
Paid for by friends of Rick Cook 2026.
Mike Mazie has a plan to give $1 billion of your tax money to a foreign Muslim government. You work hard to pay your bills, and Mike Mazie wants to line the pockets of foreigners with your tax dollars. Protect your future. Protect your wallet. Vote no on Mike Mazie. Gettner Drummond's plan puts Oklahoma first. Drummond will give much-needed tax relief to Oklahoma seniors, Oklahoma small businesses, and Oklahoma families. And Gettner Drummond will stop the foreign ownership of land and will ban Sharia law in Oklahoma. Gettner Drummond, Oklahoma first, always. On August 25th, vote Conservative Republican. Vote Gettner Drummond for governor. Not authorized by any candidate or candidate committee. Authorized and paid for by Put Oklahoma First, LLC. 210 North Mustang Mall, number 1018. Mustang, Oklahoma, 73064. 405-764-1606.
All right. It's the Western Oklahoma Wake Up Show, and we got John Matthews hanging out.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Are you early voting today?
I am not.
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
no, we'd
yeah.
like to go wait in line at the polls.
Do you like to wait in
It's
line?
my
to see
favorite.
what's
It's kind of
going-
like a little city reunion meeting. And you got to judge everyone for what they're going to vote for, and then you ask everyone in line, who are you voting for? It makes great conversation.
Funny thing is, I don't think there's going to be any lines on Tuesday.
Why not?
The turnout, unfortunately, in primary runoffs, not very large.
It'll be deep. I feel like because of the governor race and because of the governor race, and at least that's something.
Well, speaking of the governor's race, why don't you go ahead and make your Republican endorsement? Okay?
Honestly, I'm going to
So-
vote independent this time, I think.
Well, you're registered already.
Right.
Right.
But they said
So
you can
have
show up
to-
and change that the day of.
No, you can't.
You can't do that?
No, John.
Oh, I thought you were able to just show
No.
up and say, I don't feel like voting Republican this time. Can we change it? Anybody else running that's worth anything? Speaking of running for things, and you've got a fifth grader now, right?
Yes, I
Did they
do.
come home with the assignment of president for a week, where we had to go through and come up with things we care about and some policies, had to make 3 new laws.
What?
We did, and then we had to go through and we went to we had to write down our inaugural speech and all the fun stuff. One of them
Really?
was a cyberbullying policy that we had to go through and to explain what cyberbullying is and why it's important that we have rules for
Loxton has not had any homework.
it. Hey, is
I wonder
Loxton,
if it's
is
a
he being
different
homeschooled
teacher.
again?
No,
I'm just
no.
kidding.
I mean, I expected it to be a flood starting, Monday.
This
but-
was our first real homework assignment.
Okay. What teacher is that?
Don't ask that. I
Okay,
don't know.
And it may be different teachers do different things, but I keep expecting something. He's like, no, we got it all done in class.
And Finley's probably more of a talker in class and not getting it done. So there's a chance that it's not supposed to be homework, but because she didn't finish it. But no, so we came up with the 3 laws.
Okay. Well, what are they again?
One of them was something about sharks or something. I don't know.
No Sharknadoes.
Yeah, Sharknadoes are bad. What did we say earlier? Bags of chips have to always be full. I think was another one. You open them and they're half full.
Yeah, right.
And then the other one was 3-day weekends, maybe 3-day school weeks.
Oh.
Want to lower it to 3 days.
All right.
So if there's something there.
Well, you're locking up the kid vote for sure.
Yeah, you'll be
if
good to
you get
go.
that. You know what? Do you guys do pickup or bus after school?
We do bus.
Okay,
We're
yeah.
bus kids. We want to learn about all the important things in life, like that you're going to learn on a bus as early as possible.
Well, for the most part, I try to pick up logs in the afternoon. Now, and once again, don't take this as I'm criticizing because I know that they have rules. But we're at East Elementary this year.
Oh, here we go.
And the pickup runs down Proctor. And the 2 driveways, because there's 2. There's one closer to the street and one closer to the pool. Completely shaded. Okay? Beautiful awnings. Where do the kids wait? Out in the sun. Past the awnings. Why is that? I mean, my poor kid, 110-degree heat the other day, is just melting. Why don't they let the kids wait under the awning when it's 110?
Right, I think that makes sense. But it's also not their fault that all the kids are wearing hoodies when it's 110
Some of them
either.
do. Not my son.
Oh, that's what.
Gym shorts and a T-shirt every day.
Yeah,
Drives me crazy.
Dresses just like his dad.
Yeah.
That's what it is.